So in this video, we were supposed to talk about family structure and how it compares to the national trend. And just looking back at how my family structure is, I think it does follow it pretty close. Because from my parents' side, um, my I guess my mom, she has 13 brothers and sisters, and I think actually 15 because two are stepbrothers and sisters, and uh, and I think their mom actually passed away, and that's why my grandpa remarried and had the other 13. So that made I guess her family 15 in total. And from my dad's side, he has 11 in total. Um, but from there, all of my uncles, um, I think from my dad's side, from the oldest from his side of the family, I think he has the most, which he has six. But everybody else only had um, roughly, I think, about four or less. And now even with all my cousins, it's the same thing. We all have um, less than four. And I guess talking personally, we're just going to have three max, and right now we have two. And my parents only had two, um, just me and my sister. So I think overall, we are following the same as the national trend, and I think mainly because before, I know speaking about my for my parents, they were all I guess they all worked on a farm because my grandma actually still owns property over there in Mexico where they do cultivate it, which I think right now they have it rented to someone else. But back when most of my uncles lived over there, that's what they did. They took care of that land and sold anything that came out of it. And same with my mom. For the most part, I think all of them worked out in the field. Um, Even though I think from my mom's side, my grandpa, he was actually the I guess the only clerk in that town, um, which for my parents, that they grew up in a very small town, so everybody knew everybody there. So there wasn't, I guess, so much work for them to do other than to work in the fields, and I'm pretty sure that's why they had so many kids. And nowadays, I guess it's just like expensive. I mean, I think even personally, I think we would have more kids, but it's just very expensive to I guess have more kids. And I think that's how everybody else feels, and also with how high pace the world is nowadays, you just can't have or pay attention to so many kids anymore. Which I know that there are a few, and they say they really enjoy it. Um, but I guess personally, I just think it'll be really hard to have more than three. So overall, yes, I do think my family has followed the national trend with how it's structured.